In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up this completely automated lead generation system that you can go ahead and sell to businesses for $2,000, $3,000, maybe even $4,000 because it is such a valuable system to them. So I'm just going to do a demo now while I walk you through what it does. So I'm just going to say scrape 10 real estate companies in Austin. This is completely dynamic, so you can just swap this out for whatever you would like. Like you can say scrape 3,000 plumbers in Miami or whatever you would like to scrape. And as you can see here, it goes ahead and first it sets the search fields, and then I'm going to show you like each node after this, and how you can set it up. But now I'm just going to show you like on a higher level what it's actually doing. It is scraping from Google Maps, and it's getting the websites from that scrape, which it uses inside of this node right here to actually get the emails for each lead. And then it finds those emails and it actually verifies those emails inside of this million verifier HTTP node. And it also, only the good emails go through this filter right here, so we don't send emails to bad emails because we don't want to do that to hurt our email account. And then we actually set a casual name for each business because you don't want to be sending a business name inside of an email that sounds like, has like LLC or something like that, because that sounds so robotic and automatic. You don't want to be seen as having an automated system. You want to like actually feel real personalized. Then it goes ahead and scrapes the text from the websites and it uses all that information inside this AI node to create a personal message. It also has like the amount of Google reviews and also the average amounts of, or the average Google reviews for that business, and it puts all that into a CRM. So for me, that would just be Google Sheets. You can use whatever you like, Airtable, ClickUp, whatever you want. As you can see, it populates that CRM like this. And as I said, you can scrape however many you would like. So now I'm going to show you like exactly how we are doing this inside of each node. So first of all, we are starting with when chat message receive node. You can like swap this out for whatever trigger you would like to use. If you want to call this from Telegram or Slack or whatever you want, it doesn't matter. And then we actually go ahead and set the search fields inside of this OpenAI node. As you can see here, when we search scrape 10 real estate companies in Austin, that is set to Austin, Texas, real estate, and the number of leads you want to scrape, which we send to this Apify scraper. So for the next node here, we are just setting up the Apify scraper. As you can see, we use the get method and we find the URL. I'm going to show you which scraper we use. We use the Google Maps extractor, and you just want to go to integrations in here and click on add integration. And then you want to find the use API endpoints, and then just copy this run actor synchronously and get dataset items. Click, copy that. Head back over to your node here, and you can just paste that in there. And then for the JSON, you once again need to go back here and then just come back to your actor, which was here. Yeah, nice. And then you need to find that JSON that you used. In here, this is like set non-dynamically, but you can just copy that and paste that in here. And then you actually just want to replace like the location query with the location that we set in from the AI. So you can just drag that in here, drag industry in here under search strings array, and also drag the number of leads you want to search to the max quality places. And for the next node, we are just splitting that out, and then we are doing a little filter check here to check whether or not the lead has a website. If it doesn't, we actually don't want it, so it won't go ahead and move on to the next step, because here we're going to use this website to actually scrape the email. As you can see, we're using Outscraper, which is a really cheap email finder. So you can just go ahead and sign up for an account there, and you will use this URL to find emails and contacts. And then you want to send some query parameters. That's going to be the website is going to be the query, and we also want to set this to async and false. And you just need to say like send headers, and you need to send use the name X API key, and then set your API key as the value here, and then you're good to go. And for the next step, we are using once again a filter. If it has an email, it goes ahead and moves on to the next node. If it doesn't, well, bad luck, you're out of the workflow. And in here, we're just checking if it has an internal or external email, because Outscraper is actually checking both their website. If it has an email on the website, that is an internal email. But if it doesn't, it will check for different social medias to find the emails there, and that will be considered an external email. So if it is an internal email, it goes to this one right here, and it sets that to the email. And if it has an external email, it goes through this one and sets that to the email. Then we go ahead and just merge these together, so we get all the items here as the emails, as you can see right here, even though it was some were like 6 were from the internal and 3 were from external. And then those are sent to Million Verify, which is another API request we're going to use. There's going to be a GET request, and once again, you need to sign up for accounts with Million Verifier. It's super cheap to check emails with Million Verifier or validate with emails. Then you need to send query parameters, which the first one is going to be API, so just paste your API key in here. Second one is going to be email, and this is where you actually need to like drag this email over here to check that email or validate it. And then just set the timeout to 10. It should be good for like all of the checks you're going to do. And then the follow redirects in here as a option, set that to 21 and you're good to go. And in here, we're just checking whether or not the emails are good or not. As you can see, Million Verifier comes out with a quality, which is going to be either good. As you can see in here, these are good. And the discarded items are bad or bad again, or just it has something like not good, but like unsure or something like that. And in here, we are actually doing a little funny thing. We are setting the business name to a casual name. So we're just telling the AI in here, I'm just going to show you this system message. We're just basically this system message is basically just cleaning out the LLC and all of that inside of the business name. So it actually goes ahead and outputs a casual name. So what we do here is that we send it as you can see here, from the split out. So we're going to find that company name inside of the split outs. So we're going to find that, let's see. Here we go. So we're just going to drag this company name, which is here from the title, and drag that over there. And you will just, once you use that system message that I showed you earlier, I can just scroll through it a bit slower. So you can go ahead and take screenshots, send it to ChatGPT, ask it to just write that out for you. And once you're done with that, you can just go ahead, and as you can see, you will get this output right here, both the name and then the clean name. As you can see, live text and realty didn't really need to be cleaned, but many names do. So you don't want to have bad, like uncleaned names in emails, because that will immediately like trigger a red light in people's head, because they will know that this is automated. And then what we actually go ahead and do is we get the HTML. So this is just a simple HTTP request where it gets the URL. As you can see in here, this is from the if statement. So we need to once again go back to that if statement and drag that over here. The website is here. As you can see, that is what is dragged over there. And then we go ahead and just use this is just set up automatically when you set up a HTTP request, just get and set in the URL. And for the next node, we are actually going to be converting this to Markdown format. So as you can see, this is what comes in and this is what comes out. So it's a bit cleaner, but still it's not that good. So we're going to loop over every single website with a little loop right here. And then we're going to actually strip away all the non-text. So once again, this is some code. Just go ahead and ask ChatGPT to write this out for you, or just ask ChatGPT to write this code for you, like manually with a prompt. So I'm going to like show you all the code here, so you can just take screenshots and send it to ChatGPT and ask it to write it out. And then once you're done with that, that will then go into this, create a personalized message, OpenAI system prompts here, which once again will create a one-liner. As you can see right here, this is the one-liner that comes out, which you can use like programmatically inside of your email if you use a software like SmartLead or Instantly or something like that. In here, this is quite a simple system message. Just create a one-liner basically for the business based on, as you can see inside of the user message here, that is based on both the casual name, the business description, and also the average Google rating, total amounts of reviews on Google, the business website text, and also the location. So that is really many points of personalization we have right there. So that should be a really good one-liner for each of those businesses, which you then go ahead and just populate that into your CRM, like we've done here in Google Sheets, where we have already set up a Google Sheet with these headers, as you can see right here: company name, casual name, email, website, personalized message, etc. And we're just setting these to be the company name, which you can find somewhere down the line in this inside of here. I'm not going to show you every single one. You'll be able to find each of these: company name, casual name, email, website, personalized message, reviews counts, average reviews. And this will be a really nicely enriched lead list, which you can then use inside of your email software. So if you want to have a system like this implemented for your business, or you just want to work with me for some other automations, there is a link for that in the description, and I will see you in the next video.